Welcome, everybody. My name is Michael, and today is 72 degrees. Tomorrow is going to be 75, and then 79, and then back into the 60s. But this is very exciting. Summer's coming, and it is splendid. So, crypto ATMs, they have dropped in March. The report for March came out, and they have dropped a hefty amount. We're talking over 3,000 crypto ATMs went offline. This is a 13.91% drop. And it's one of the most massive drops we've seen in crypto ATMs. Part of that is right now there is a lot of uncertainty in, first off, cryptocurrency, but it's been going up recently in Bitcoin. So you may ask, well, what about the crypto ATM market? That's where a lot of volatility is happening. And most of that is because of a couple big companies and what's going on with those companies and hacks. So let's get into it. This is very interesting because at one point we were approaching 40,000 crypto ATMs. In January 1587, crypto ATMs went offline. This marked the second time a large number of machines had gone offline since the loss of 399 crypto ATMs in September. Suddenly went from 399, 400 to almost 1,600 crypto ATMs. In February, the decline in crypto ATMs was less drastic than in January and fewer than in September. A total of 275 went offline. And then suddenly you had 3,627, approaching 4,000 crypto ATMs went offline. Most of this was in correlation with general bytes. There was a breach. This was occurring between March 17th and March 18th. Over $1.5 billion of crypto was stolen. And most of that was due to the general byte hack. So right now, as of April 1st, there was 33,728 crypto ATMs that were installed globally. Currently, it is, I wanted to say the 9th, but it is definitely the 10th, approaching the 11th, and it is the 11th in Europe. There are 33,837 crypto ATMs that are global. Of that, General Bytes is the number one producer of them. Then you have BitAccess. General Bytes currently has 9,712. And it had a much larger grip on the market before this theft. A lot of people freaked out. So you have BitAccess next up at 6,768. So General Bytes is leading by more than 3,000 ATMs. Then you have Genesis Coin at 5,761, CoinCloud at 4,267, Bitstup at 2,071, and all the other producers are below 2,000 ATMs. So, of that, in the United States, there's 28,655, Canada, 2,592, and then it drops down to the hundreds. Australia has 317. Whoa, Australia came out of nowhere. That's interesting. Australia, wow. I don't remember seeing Australia in the list, but hey, a lot changes. Spain is at 268, and Poland is number 5th at 234. This is very exciting. Again, Australia wasn't there before. El Salvador is still at 212. There's been some controversy regarding El Salvador. They were supposed to have 1,000, 2,000. That never really worked out for them. Romania has 150. Hong Kong 149. And Switzerland and Hong Kong are lagged behind. Both have 149 and 148 respectively. So General Bytes at the time, at April 1st, when this report came out, had 28.5% of the market. And right now, there's a huge monopoly between the main manufacturers and producers of these crypto ATMs. Back in late 22, Bloomberg came out with an article that says many people have stopped using crypto ATMs. There was a slump, and at that, a lot of people, this brings us to the next topic. Dollar amounts received by Bitcoin ATMs fell 28% since the start of 2021. There's a lot of people that are afraid of using crypto ATMs. They don't trust certain crypto ATMs. It may be true that some are installed in sketchy locations, or they just don't necessarily feel comfortable doing it in person. But for the most part, they're very expensive. You compare it to being online, and they're extremely expensive. They're a novelty item. This is coming from someone who loves crypto ATMs, but let's face it, for many people, for the average user, it's a great way to introduce them without going online, and it's great for the older generation, but for the newer generation, it's easier to do it online, and it's going to be a lower price. So why is this business out there? Well, first off, what I just said, the older generation, it's easier to introduce them, and some of them may stick with it. There may be certain situations where Bitcoin ATMs may be the only viable option. And this is where the money and profit starts coming in. I'm not going to go into the details because I'm not a crypto ATM producer, manufacturer, or a owner of a crypto ATM company. But you can imagine that in certain countries, KYC and AML is a little different. And you can imagine who comes in and uses these crypto ATMs when they know they don't have to verify their identity and they can get rid of a lot of money. And they don't care. They don't care if it's 30%. Give them 50%. I mean, they're going to care a little bit, but you'll still have people who will do it. And that makes up for the fact that, yes, you're going to have less customers, but you're going to make a lot of profit. And at the end of the day, do you have to shut down your crypto ATMs if you are profitable? No. It's just an extra source of income. And that's all I wanted to do towards the latter part of Poland. I never got there because you needed a lot of investment, especially for the average Polish person, which is why I'm so excited, because Australia, America, yes, the average person, you're able to save up enough money, start your own crypto ATM business, or at least you used to, because there's so much regulation that now you need to take out massive loans. If you're just focused on the ATMs, anybody can do it. Now with the regulation, it's much easier to do it in Poland. However, in Poland, we're not focused on the regulation and paying, all these fees and whatever. You have to just simply buy the crypto and the crypto ATM. And that by itself is too much, because you're talking about a crypto ATM machine that's worth a couple $1,000s, and you need a couple $1,000s of crypto to buy. And for the average person, that's like asking a person in America the same thing. The requirements here are like 50 to 100,000. The average person is not going to do that. They're going to need a business loan. And the reason it's 50 to 100,000, where in Poland it could be 10 to 20,000 or even less, is because of the strict regulations and the fact that you need a lot of stuff that goes into it. First of all, lawyers, and you need to make sure that everything is you're, in terms of taxes and the law, regulated, and you're abiding the law. A big part of that is such as it's the insurance, such as dealerships having insurance for their vehicles. If you're a crypto ATM owner, you need insurance for both the protection of the ATMs, because that's a valuable asset. It's their primary asset. But you also need protection for the clients. What happens if? And that's where the states come in. Well, you need an asset net worth of like $300,000, and you need insurance for this and all that. And most people don't have that. And that's the problem. In Poland, you don't really need to focus on that, but you also just need the money, where most people don't, especially right now. Right now, also, things have gone down because the economy's gone down. Less people have money. So, yes, it's better for Bitcoin in the long run, but in the short run, people aren't going to be investing because they don't have any money to pay the bills. So there's a lot of stuff happening. Crypto ATMs, still a great business. Still something I definitely want to do in the future. Would love to have some fun with it. Need to save up a lot of money. Need to pay off my debts. It is something 100% I will do in the future. And another one of my ideas, I would love to own a legal dispensary and just have crypto ATMs right outside and start a chain. And, that's a big dream of mine. It has always been a dream, and now that everything's heading towards the right direction for the most part with crypto and, these other industries, it is something that in the future, when I have capital, that's what I want to do, amongst some other stuff. It's not the only thing I want to do, but yeah, crypto ATMs, very exciting. Need some capital. So thanks for watching. You have a good rest of your day, and take care. Enjoy this beautiful weather. Take care.